Welcome to the world of amazing animal weapons. Oh, hi, Henry. Looks like you're ready for battle.
Bang, bang, bang!
Can't you see? I'm under attack here.
Oh, yeah, right, Henry.
Ah!
Looks like some serious weapons there.
All right, men. Let's show them what we're made of.
Are those your quack troops, Henry?
Company, halt!
Fighting is no game, Henry, and weapons are a very serious business. Watch out! Are you sure you know what you're doing?
There's not much. I don't know about weapons already. How's this work?
I wouldn't throw that boomerang
Why not?
because they always
Ouch!
come back.
Maybe there's some things I don't know about weapons.
You can learn a lot about weapons from your animal friends.
My friends?
Yes, Henry. Animals have a huge range of weapons for attack and for defense. They can come in handy in a number of ways, like for showing your neighbor who's in charge. Weapons aren't only for fighting. Some can be used for eating, too.
That's amazing! Eagles sure do have talent. I mean, talons.
Oh, Henry. What's all the commotion, Henry? Are you off to battle?
You better believe it! I'm Sir Henry the Brave, and I'm getting ready to get medieval! Come on, knights! We're off to protect the honor of rubber ducks everywhere! Once more into the breach!
Well, Henry, if you're going to lead your troops into battle, you should know more about the amazing animal weapons you may have to face. You could be up against some well-equipped opposition. They'll use teeth, horns, and other dangerous weapons to attack, like this eagle owl's deadly beak and razor-sharp claws.
Excuse me, good point!
These are Israeli ibex. They take a much blunter approach. The horns grow bigger as the male ibex get older, so mature ibex have a big weapons advantage.
Ouch! I bet that hurt.
It's no joke, Henry. These horns are deadly weapons and can sometimes cause serious injuries. Like in a sword fight, the ibex use their horns to block blows as well as attack.
Don't these guys ever get a headache?
I'm sure they do.
What are they fighting about anyway?
They're fighting to show who's the toughest, to establish who's boss. It looks like the dominant male has made his point.
Wow! Are 3 horns better than 2?
I don't know, Henry, but I do know that these Jackson's chameleons use their horns in the same way the ibex do, to establish territory.
Does Jackson know they're fighting?
Oh, Henry. The one who stays on top of the branch wins.
Lahoozer! And the winner is the chameleon in the green. No, the yellow. Or is it the green?
If you don't have horns, you have to use whatever you do have as a weapon. When these weaver birds argue over a nest, they use their wings and beaks to attack each other. Even though wings are made for flying, not fighting, they do help the birds sort out their differences.
But he who flies away lives to fight another day.
Look out!
Hey!
You better take cover, Henry.
Missed! Missed again!
Having effective defenses can make the difference between life and death.
Na, 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 na.
For instance, this porcupine's defensive quills are sharp enough to pierce tin plates.
Yoo-hoo!
What's the matter, Henry? Plunger got your tongue? But defense is no laughing matter for most animals. In Africa, where these buffalo live, there's always the threat from the king of beasts.
Don't you mean the queen? It's a lioness.
Okay, male or female, lions would just love to catch the buffalo calf.
Wow! His mom's defending him with her horns.
Those horns are sharp, sharp enough to kill a lion with one lunge. When they're under attack, the buffalo stay together. Many sets of horns make a much stronger defense. Many quills do the same job for the porcupine. His quills all point backwards, so when he turns away from danger, he's protected by their sharp points.
Talk about covering your back.
Animals will use any method they can to protect themselves and their young from predators.
Yikes! A snake!
Yikes, a python to be precise.
I love it when you're precise.
This Australian brush turkey has eggs incubating here in his nest, and eggs are one of the python's favorite snack items.
Uh-oh!
Since the brush turkey's an uneven match for the python in a fight, he has to use unusual weapons and special tactics.
You mean kicking leaves?
Actually, yes, Henry. The leaf kicking becomes too much for the python to deal with. He gives up and the eggs stay safe and sound.
Wow! He's a real leaf-kicking chicken!
Turkey, Henry. Brush turkey.
Just checking.
Henry, are you still in fighting mode?
I'm big, I'm green, I'm a fighting machine! Uh-oh, it's the neighborhood bully!
Ooh, careful, Henry. He looks tough.
Hey! Huh? What's happened to my quack troop?
He's bluffing, Henry. You try to scare him. Pretend you're big and strong. Well done, Henry. Your bluff worked.
I did it! He backed off! What a chicken lizard!
Bluffing is a weapon that many animals use.
Really?
Sure. These birds are called ruffs. They use bluffing as a part of their display for the simple reason that it's less painful than an out-and-out fight.
Excuse me. That's pretty smart.
While the female looks on, the colorful males dance and display in order to win territory and impress her. The males grow these feathers once a year for this display. For the rest of the year, they look just like the dull-colored female ruff. You can see how they fluff them up to look bigger. It's all bluff.
So you're telling me that instead of getting rough, the ruff grows a ruff to fluff and bluff?
Yeah, I guess so.
That cow's moving in. right into the middle of their display ground.
But the roughs are still going for it.
When the going gets tough, the rough get going. Is he really trying to bluff out that cow?
It looks like it.
Don't have a cow, dude!
Henry!
At last, peace and tranquility. Now they can get on with the display.
I think you spoke too soon, Henry. They're not going to get the chance to impress any females today.
He's had enough of this rough stuff.
Sometimes when animals show their temper, they aren't bluffing.
That guy doesn't look happy.
When chimps scream and throw sticks and stones around, they're showing other chimps how strong and upset they are. Hopefully the others will think twice before picking a fight.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but logs will never hold me.
Henry, it's time for your special report. Henry, it's time for your report. Come here. You are ready, aren't you?
Now?
We're ready for your report on the Tasmanian devil.
My report is on why the Tasmanian devil is so uptight.
Uptight?
Yeah, I've never asked one about it because they eat first and answer questions later. But I think I've got it figured out.
Oh, yeah?
It's all to do with dentists.
Dentist?
Yeah, you see, Tasmanian devils never go to the dentist. They never brush their teeth, and they just love candy. Well, before you can say crocodile, they've got a toothache. And because they've got big, powerful teeth, they got a toothache the size of Montana. But do they go to the dentist?
No?
No! And to make things worse, there aren't many Tasmanian devil dentists to go see. In fact, there's only one Tasmanian devil dentist office, and it's so hard to find that even the Tasmanian devil dentists get lost.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. So when all the Tasmanian devils get terrible toothaches from eating too much candy, they can't even get a Tasmanian devil dentist to help make them feel better. That would make any animal angry, but it makes Tasmanian devils furious, and you wouldn't want to be around them when they're furious. They growl at everyone, so even the Tasmanian devil dentist doesn't want to go near them.
Yeah, probably doesn't want to go near this story either.
All the dentist ever does is yell about how the Tasmanian devils should look after their teeth better. But Tasmanian devils don't care. They just eat more candy and brush their teeth even less. Which is why their teeth don't get any better, which is why they get so mad, which is why they're so uptight all the time. And that's straight from the lizard's mouth.
You really think anybody's going to believe that?
Yeah!
Time for the truth. Tasmanian devils do have big, powerful teeth. They can easily chew right through each other's bones.
Amazing! And crunchy.
So, by showing off their teeth, they discourage other Tasmanian devils from actually fighting. It's not to scare the dentist away.
So, it's display and bluffing again. the weapons, I think horns rule.
For many animals, just having weapons isn't enough. The bigger, the better, and the more they frighten the enemy. So you might not have to fight at all.
I sure wouldn't fight this chameleon.
Chameleon, Henry.
Maybe I need bigger horns.
Certain animals can take this to extremes.
Trouble is, I can't lift my head.
You've just discovered the big problem with big weapons.
Wah!
This is a Namibian sun spider, Henry. His special weapon is his oversized jaws.
Don't tell me. This grasshopper is about to find out how they work. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the desert.
After it catches its prey, the extra sharp jaws cut and saw through it in next to no time. In proportion to its body, the sun spider has got some of the largest jaws in the animal world. It would be as if your jaw was as long as your arm.
Imagine flossing those.
How about having a weapon that's as long as your whole body, like this fiddler crab?
First, jaws. Now, claws.
The fiddler crab also relies on the size of his weapon to frighten away other crabs with smaller claws.
Hey, they're jousting, just like knights in armor.
There's only one thing they like better than fighting.
I bet I know. It's eating. They even eat while they fight. I can relate to that. Now, I know what you're going to say next.
You do?
Elephants use their tusks as weapons. Tusks are actually special, overdeveloped teeth.
I'm impressed, Henry. That is what I was going to say. Elephants fight by interlocking tusks and pushing each other. With a 6,000-pound body, that's like pushing a bus.
And now, Henry's Amazing Golden Gecko Award for the all-time best amazing animal weapons. Third place bronze medal goes to the big-horned and hard-headed ibex. His horns can be up to 4.5 feet long, almost as big as he is. Second place silver goes to the three-horned Jackson's chameleon. Unfortunately, Jackson could not be here to collect his award this evening.
Get on with it.
But my Golden Gecko Award for the all-time best amazing animal weapons goes to the Siamese fighting fish. Male Siamese fighting fish have sharp little teeth set in tough jaws. They're not monstrous weapons, but the fish sure uses them a lot. They can't stand the sight of any other males anywhere near and will always fight, even if the other guy is bigger and stronger. They tear at each other's fins and rip them to shreds. The loser is the one who has all his fins torn off. Not only does he lose the fight, but he won't be able to attract any females without his beautiful fins. Eventually, one male will accept defeat and swim off into the sunset to lick his wounds and wait till his fins grow back. Then it's back to the battle pond.
Henry, want to hear a secret?
Sure.
This jungle nymph has a secret weapon. On the back of its legs are some sharp spines that can cause an unsuspecting predator serious damage.
Wow! Guess what? I've got a secret weapon, too. Presenting the ultimate fighting machine! Watch!
Are you sure that thing's safe?
Sure! What could possibly go wrong? Yikes!
Lots of animals have secret weapons that are a bit more predictable than your robot, Henry. This aardwolf uses his own special smell to mark out his territory. It doesn't hurt anyone, but simply warns other aardwolves to stay away from his patch.
Excuse me. I think I'll be staying away too.
It's just a kind of chemical weapon that helps to prevent fights. But chemical weapons are also aimed at the aardwolf. Termites are its favorite food. But some of the termites are well equipped to defend their mound.
Ready! Aim! Fire! Excuse me, that's aim-azing!
The pistol shrimp has a good aim as well.
Don't point that thing at me.
Don't worry, Henry. His secret weapon is sound. He makes a loud bang by snapping his claws together, like the sound of a gun firing. The loud noise stuns his prey, giving him time to catch it.
Or not.
Although most animals try to avoid fights, they can still break out anyway. These elk will battle for hours to try and determine who's boss.
Hours? Isn't that a bit excessive?
It's the same with animals like giraffes, only they can go on all day.
All day? Come on, fellows. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
By the time it's over, they'll both be tired, but hopefully not badly hurt.
Take it easy, guys. All this fighting is kind of dumb.
So, now you think fighting is dumb?
Uh-huh.
So the duck detachment can return to base.
Sure, that's right. No more fighting for me. I'm gonna be nice and get along with everyone. Get back to base! Anyway, now what was I saying?
That weapons have a place in the animal world.
Uh-huh.
But they're not a game.
Right! I'm gonna contemplate peace while I take a nice warm bath.
Good idea, Henry. And leave all the weapons to those amazing animals.